Are you a car lover? Then you must watch this video series. So, welcome to the channel, The Road Travelers. We had a chance to go to the world-famous car museum in Wellington, which is called Southward Car Museum. It is located in the city called Kapiti, about 55 kilometers far from Wellington city. According to Wikipedia, this museum was started in 1970 by Sir Len Southward, was a pioneering marine engineer and the first car was a Model T Ford. Now, there are more than 400 cars in the museum which are historically important and which says the story of the evolution of cars for people to learn. The nice thing is those cars are still in almost pristine condition. If you are not a fan, still there are a lot of things you can learn there about the history and the evolution of technologies and evolution of thinking patterns and more. So, if you are in New Zealand, don't miss this amazing and valuable place. I put a link to the museum's website in the description. There are a lot of cars to show you and talk about, but we won't be able to cover them in a single video. So in this episode we will bring you about Ford and Maserati cars we could find in the museum. Let's go back to 1915. Ford Motor Company came with a car model called Ford Model T Roadster, which is popular as first affordable automobile. It was known as Leaping Lena and Tin Lizzle, and there were few names as well. Over 15 million Ford Model T cars have been sold, and this car had stood 8th on the top 10 list of most sold cars for a long time. This is Ford T-Bucket, was an extensively modified version of the Ford Model T and was known as Cookie Car. This car got its name because of its actual bucket shape and has the two-seater body of a Model T Roadster. This model was built purely for show use, and there was a song to celebrate the car as well, called Bucket T Song.
Tennessee, paid $5 for my bucket tea. It took 3 years of sweat and blood to clean off all of that Tennessee mud. My bucket tea, bucket tea, bucket tea, bucket tea, my bucket tea, bucket tea, bucket tea, bucket tea.
This is the Ford Model T sedan of the year 1926, and the model's top speed falls into 64 to 72 km per hour and has 2,900 cc engine capacity. This is another car made for average people to buy, and fact shows nearly 15 million cars were sold. This is Ford Model A Tourer and was built in 1927, and the car model came with 3-speed sliding gear and had a 3,300 cc engine capacity. This is Ford's second market success, and production of this Ford Model A was ended in 1932 after 5 million cars have been sold out. This is Ford V8 Coupe, which was built in 1936. It has 3-speed manual gear and an engine capacity is 3,622 cc. This is a Ford Custom V8 and has 3-speed gears and has an engine capacity of 3,900 cc. This car was a result of the new redesign of Ford cars after World War. This is Ford Ranch Wagon and was built from 1952 to 1974. This is Ford Shelby GT500KR Mustang. This car was revealed at the 2007 New York International Auto Show and was released in 2008. This has 6-speed manual transmission and 5,400 cc capacity. This car came with some new features that previous cars haven't got. Some of them are unique carbon fiber splitters, carbon fiber mirror caps, functional brake cooling ducts, and so on. If you have ever watched the television series called Knight Rider, that Knight Rider's robot car was a Ford GT500KR Mustang with few modifications. We found few Maserati cars also in this amazing museum. This is Maserati 8 centiliters 50. This car was a result of improving the model Maserati 8 CTF, which was the first Italian car won in the prestigious Indianapolis 500 race. This was produced in 1950 and has a top speed of 320 km per hour with an engine capacity of 2,981 cc. However, not having a championship for cars like Maserati 8 centiliters in Europe, cars were pushed into a corner of the Maserati factory until Fred Zambucca brought 2 of them to his New Zealand racing team in 1955. After those were handed to few owners, Sir Len Southward bought one of these cars in 1963, and that is what we see here in front of your eyes. So we had an amazing time there, and there were a lot more cars of many makes and models. We will bring those to you in few videos. But if you live in New Zealand, do not forget to visit this amazing museum. So, do not forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon if you like to receive new videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.